Welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, May 13th, 2025, we're analyzing Apple, AAPL, and its reaction to current news and events in relation to what the charts suggest. The big news today is the temporary easing of trade tensions between the U.S. and China, which is a major boon for the tech sector as Apple relies heavily on Chinese manufacturing. However, we also have mixed news, including challenges in Apple's services business and a potential delay in new AI features like the upgraded Siri, which is being investigated for possible securities law violations. Now let's switch over to the one-day chart to get a better picture of recent price action. Looking at the daily chart, Apple closed yesterday at $210.79. Today, we see an opening higher, reacting to the news of the trade truce with China. Let's zoom in on the last few months to better identify trends and key levels. We can see a volatile period in April, followed by some consolidation. Support seems to be forming around the $197 to $200 range, which coincides with some pullbacks we saw in early May. On the upside, resistance appears to be in the $211 to $214 area. A decisive break above this level could signal further bullish momentum. This surge might be correlated with the analyst ratings suggesting a moderate buy consensus and an average 12-month price target of $235.80. However, the potential AI feature delay needs to be watched as a negative influence, which may counteract the positive effect of trade news. Now let's switch to the one-hour chart to get a closer look at intraday price movements. On the hourly time frame, the early rally is visible, but we also see some selling pressure and consolidation, suggesting the market is still digesting the news. Key levels to watch in the short term are $206 as possible support and $212, which is resistance. Finally, let's switch over to the 15-minute chart for the immediate short term. On this time frame, we can identify possible support around $210 and the day's high of $211.27 being immediate resistance to watch for. If the stock breaks below $210, we may retest support at $207 to $208. If the stock breaks above the day's high of $211.27, watch for the $212 resistance area from the one-day chart. In summary, Apple's short-term outlook is cautiously bullish due to the U.S. China trade truce. Key price levels to monitor are $206 for support and $212 for resistance as prices to look out for. As always, keep an eye on news flow regarding AI developments and potential iPhone price increases, as these will greatly influence AAPL's trajectory. Remember to manage your risk and do your own research before making any investment decisions. Thanks for watching Explain the Charts.